Commandment number 4 are reads, right? We talk about primary keys and we talk about secondary keys. Our primary keys is we're fast flow backers. So we work off the near back, and we're going to step with the near back as he steps. Okay. If it's shotgun, then it's whatever's offset back. If it's an I back with an offset fullback, if there's 2 backs offset fullback, we're going to work off the near back. If it's I backs, we're going to work off flow. But we are going to step with backs. That's our primary key. We are all about the core as linebackers. We are going to study the heck out of the end zone copy, right? We want to know, is the tight end in the back on opposite sides, tight end off the ball? My guys are going to know there's only 2 or 3 plays they're running out of that look. Tight end off the ball, same side as an offset back. There's only 1 or 2 plays they're running. Tight end on the line, maybe back at home. There's only 1 or 2 plays. We're going to study the core, and that allows us to really understand the run game and anticipate run plays and blocking threats. But what we have to work on, because if you're fast flow and it's play side, awesome. We start 45 degrees, we're downhill, we're rocking and rolling. It's the redirection that we work a ton on. Our secondary keys are going to tell us if we need to redirect. So we're square shouldered, we got a good base, we're moving with our backs, but we pick up a puller. Obviously, if there's a Y off the ball on the other side, opposite the back, that's a great secondary key that we see a lot. You know, we got to pick that up in the periph. Is he pulling back and telling us play side switching? Is there an offset fullback? You know, does a guard pull? Does a tackle pull? You know, so we got to see through all of that, but we're moving as we do that. And so we spend a lot of time in practice training, picking up secondary keys. The offensive line, block recognition. You know, is he giving us, we don't have to see backs to know what play side, right? We can feel leverage that O linemen are trying to take. That tells us that's really big for defensive linemen, but it applies to linebackers as well. Understanding what a power slip is, understanding double team, understanding base block, understanding quarter turn, to help those guys as they're stepping with those backs, determine quickly, am I play side or backside? And then also those O linemen, you know, just reading for pass. When we get that pass pro look or that high hat, then the next progression for us is it quick game, because we're slow out. We see pass pro, we get high hat, we're slow out, and we're going to check for quick, because if it's quick game, we got to snap it off and get ready to drive our nearest outside threat. If it's not quick game, is it draw? We have to wait until the running back clears draw before we get into a deep drop, right? Same way with screens. So we're slow out to identify quick draw or screens before we start pushing for depth in our zones.